We'll fix it.
All right. Hello, everyone. Now you can hear us, I hope. Let me see. Yep. Microphone is now on.
Good, good.
As we were saying, welcome, everybody. And yes, we won the big bottle of vanilla.
We did.
The big kahuna of vanilla. Milli Vanilli.
Do I need to turn more lights on, do you think?
So, I don't know. It's awful dark right here. I'm getting quite a few shadows.
Okay.
But
I can
anyway, how's everyone doing
flick
tonight?
some lights on.
Elizabeth, how are you? Paul, glad to have you. I know everybody was, and some still are over with Jesse and Lisa.
They're trying to finish.
They're trying to finish up so they can join us here.
Yeah.
But on their 500 sub giveaway live, and it went amazing. Yeah.
It did. I'm so happy for them.
Hey, Marshall, how are you? How's things in British Columbia tonight?
Good evening, Marshall.
Sam. Yeah. Changing my channel to trying to keep up with all the other YouTubers.
Oh.
There you go. Craig and Marlene, how you guys doing?
Good evening.
Craig and Marlene are great folks. They're always so encouraging to us.
These are all great people.
Everyone's great people. But we're just glad to have everybody here.
Bella's
And look,
over there.
Joni Stoddard's in here.
I
Oh,
am, yeah. Glad to be here.
We'll get into it in a bit here, Aaron. We're going to see where everything goes here in just a minute.
Glad to be here.
Everyone's saying no
We're
sound.
still saying no
Very
sound.
low. All right, let's try this.
Okay.
How's that? Can you hear us now? Pump up the volume. Pump up the volume. Okay, just a second.
Oops.
Hold on. All right, how's that? Better? Is that better?
Let us know.
Let me know.
Did he fix it?
Did I get it straightened out?
Mr.
Oh, I hear an
Fix-It.
echo in here, so I think we must have did something. We're getting some feedback here somewhere.
Yeah.
Let me see what's going on here. Is that better?
There you go, Sam says.
Good now?
Aaron says it's good.
There you go.
All right.
Is it okay? I got a bit of an echo here for some
Chelsea
reason.
said it was very quiet.
Is it okay now? Please let us know.
Let us know if our volume level is good.
Not sure what
Does it
perhaps
need
is going on.
Adjustment.
I know I had a little better, but still low. Well, I don't know. Let me see what I can do here. Let me turn this up here. Check 1, 2.
Oh.
Let me do some settings. Let me see. Just bear with us for a minute. I don't know if there's something.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Craig says it sounds good, but Tim says it's low.
Yeah. Okay.
Aaron says the sound is good now.
Yeah. Just let me know. Oh my word. That was my mother-in-law. That's Judy. Isn't that awful? Holy. She just walked by and going to the shower. Have a good shower there, Jude.
Oh.
Let me see
Chelsea.
here.
Chelsea. Mom, you better go. Oh, I think our views are just gonna go up.
Yeah. How could they not? Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just trying to figure out what could be wrong here with the sound. But obviously you hear some things.
Yes. I guess we know the volume's working.
Good heavens. So, how's that sounding now? Marshall says it's better weather.
Oh, goodness.
Past few weeks still
It is echoey,
sometimes
isn't
around.
it?
Yeah, it's echoey. And I think the problem, Judy's coming back. Brace yourself, everyone. Chelsea says, Nana,
Mom,
you're
there's
such a gas.
Mom, there's one in there.
Kettle Kitchen, can you hear us?
Hey,
just let us
Kettle
know.
Kitchen, they can't hear us.
Can they hear us okay? I don't know what else to
don't
do,
know.
folks.
I don't know.
The problems I'm having is,
She's still
yeah,
laughing.
Chelsea said she just crop dusted you. Chelsea said nothing like a drive-by tooting to start the show. I think
Oh,
what's
goodness.
happening is that my entire live streaming platform would not work at all tonight. So I had to delete everything, and then I had to download everything.
Over here.
And I think what's going on is that it's picking us up through the internal microphone of the computer, not
From
my
there.
good microphone for broadcasting. But if I go to fix that, I have to time out the live stream to do that. So
We better leave well enough alone.
I'm not sure what I can do here. Chelsea says if she heard Nana, I think the microphone is great. Let me see. Did that come through? Because I don't know what's going on after this.
So then those. Mr. Willie,
There we go.
How does our audio sound compared to? Chelsea said you just muted it.
No, I just turned it back on. But we've got an echo.
We do.
For
we
some
have
reason.
but if they can't hear it,
It's
we'll put up with it.
it's kind of a feedback here. So, yeah, I turned it back on, Chelsea. But yeah, we're getting an awful lot. Let me see here if I can audio output capture. Let me see if this does anything.
Oh, Aaron says now it's dead.
Anybody there? Anybody there?
Wow.
There's that one.
Jan says it's good.
There's that one. That's awful. Let me see here. Browser source is
Chelsea.
muted.
Chelsea's not letting it die.
Alert box. Check 1, 2. You guys hear us okay?
Mr. Willie said it sounds good.
You need more than that.
In the basket, Mom. In the basket.
Okay, can everyone, what's it sound like right now? Tell me if you guys can hear us okay. If it's good, bad, and I hate to keep going over this. Hey, Gossmania Homestead, how are you? And we're so
welcome.
glad you came over from
Yes,
Jesse and Lisa.
we are.
We have known Jesse and Lisa for a very, very long time.
They're dear friends.
They
As you
are.
can see, we're wearing
Yeah.
their shirts.
And we're so glad that you have joined
Thank you
us
for
tonight.
coming.
Yeah. So, fine now, leave it
Leave
alone.
it alone,
All
she
right.
says.
I had to adjust a few things to get it set right, so hopefully this will work okay. All righty. So how's everyone doing now that we've got all that ironed out?
There we go.
We hope everyone is doing well.
Yeah.
Hey, Casey, how are you?
Hi, Casey.
I know we've been kind of out of the loop with everybody
Oh,
here.
Yes, I'm way behind at all my video watching.
Hey, Kim, how are you? You're very, very low right now. I don't know what's going on here. Honestly, I don't know. So we will just try to adjust it a little bit more. Not sure if that
David and
helps.
Sandy.
Hey, Dave and Sandy, how you guys doing? Jenny, how are
welcome,
you?
Jenny.
Happy Tuesday to you as well. Growing a homestead. Hey there, how are
Welcome.
you?
Thank
We're
you for
glad
coming
you're
in.
here. And everybody that's joining us. Black's Tropical Homestead, how you guys doing?
Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming.
We're subscribed to you guys and really enjoy watching your stuff. So, yeah. And everyone else that's over here, thanks for coming over.
Yes,
We
got
appreciate
some
it
new
so
folks
much.
in here.
Yeah, everyone that's come over from Jesse and Lisa.
Yes.
The
Mod
The Mod Father. We were the very first channel he was moderator for,
Yes,
and he
we
didn't want to
were.
do it, but now look at him.
Yes. Yes. Look at him go now.
He goes. He can write the book on
He
modding.
needs to write the book
He
on it.
can.
I have told him that.
Jennifer Ainger rhymes with danger. I got
Yes.
it right, Jen. So there we go. Oh, thank you, Digging for Help. We appreciate this. This is so awesome.
Yes.
You guys coming over
Thank
here.
you,
Hey,
thank
Chris and
you.
Larry. Another great channel. Leanne, how are you? The
Hey,
greatest,
Leanne.
the greatest cook on on YouTube.
Great book. And Jesse said they're here. I don't know if you saw that.
Hey, Jesse and Lisa, yes, we are here now.
Yes,
and
yes.
congrats on a very successful live, Jesse and Lisa. You did it like pros. Like you've done it for
absolutely.
ages, so
I've
way
been
to go.
telling you for a long time to do it, haven't
Yeah,
I?
and thanks for the vanilla. We use a lot of vanilla, and I love vanilla.
And
so,
the pure stuff.
yes, it's very good. So thanks for that. And Chelsea, the newest married lady in here. I think so anyway. Our daughter, she get married to Zach. Been what, 2 weeks now? 10 days? Heidi, how are you? Thank you, Sam, for that. Happy Mother's Day to Joni. We appreciate that,
you,
Sam.
Sam.
Oh, you guys are so
he
awesome.
Put it all in pink.
He did.
Thank you so very much.
Yeah, that's all right,
appreciate
Paul. We know everything was going on. Yeah, Jennifer goes, yeah. Let me see. Hey, Tim, how are you?
Welcome,
Charles from Fallen, Arkansas.
Yes,
Glad you're
welcome.
with us tonight. Yes, Jennifer, we're wearing the Lazy Day shirts
Yes, we are.
to honor them on their day.
On their day.
Of magnificent giveaways.
Yes.
So, yes, Leanne, I'm good. I got my bottle of vanilla. There, you got one too, Leanne. That's awesome.
I think they gave away like 3 or 4.
3 or 4 of them. That was good.
I know.
It was a great giveaway, Gossmania.
Mm-hmm.
It really, really was. They are so generous. They really are.
That just suits them, who they are.
It does.
That's who they are.
For sure. Hey,
Great
Belinda and
decor.
Chuck, how you guys doing?
Welcome. They won some stuff too.
They did. Kettle Kitchen. Hey, greatest cook park
Welcome.
at Creekside Maples. Yes. And Kettle Kitchen, I believe your name is Tony. Is that right? Because I know there's a couple of us on here.
And you don't have our name. So
Yeah.
for all you new folks, we're Tony and Joni.
I'm Tony, and this is my wife, Joni. Yeah, we're Creekside Maples in Nova Scotia, Canada. That's where we're at. Leanne's over the moon, Tony. She also won a vanilla. Awesome. That's good.
Good.
Rochelle, hey, just popping. Got to take care of a few things. I'll be back. Jesse and Lisa had me busy. I hear you, Brampton Gardner.
Okay.
Rochelle, we get it.
Yep.
I'm over the moon. I about fell out of my chair, says Leanne. Hey, Rems, how are you? Craig's
Welcome.
Cabin. How are
Welcome,
you
Craig.
doing? I'm glad that you're here. And Jesse and Lisa said they love our shirts. Well, we do too.
These are the most comfy shirts.
Let me see. Rochelle did not win anything. Win.
Aw.
Try again. Kettle Kitchen. Yes, Tony. It is Tony. I thought so. That's cool.
There you go.
Yeah, for sure. And let me see. And hello, Joni, as well from Kettle Kitchen.
Thank you.
We call ourselves the Onies, Joni and Tony.
Yep.
Tony and Joni. That works. We see
and
12
they
stones.
They spelled my name right.
Yes, they did.
You don't even have it up there.
There you go.
That's quite impressive.
Yeah. 12 Stones Ranch. That's an awesome name, by
That
the way.
is.
I really like that. I would like to know the story why
Right.
it's called 12 Stones
Right.
Ranch. That's pretty cool.
We know what it means to us, but it
Thank
may
you,
not
Jewel
mean the same.
Oliver, for subscribing. We appreciate
Thank
that.
you, Jewel.
That is
Brand new
awesome.
person. Thank you.
Awesome. My Raindrop Life. Hello.
Welcome.
Oh, this is amazing, you guys. You guys are, every one of you guys are awesome. Rebecca, yes, you actually won, Rebecca.
She won a couple
You
times.
did a couple times, so
I
that
was
was
so
amazing right
excited.
there. It
Yes.
was. Marshall, Tony, have you heard from John and Sherry? Not much, Marshall. We'll just keep them in our prayers, and that's all really that we can say about anything right now.
Mm-hmm.
So. Krista Suburban Prep Steading Life, how are you? From Australia, first time here.
Welcome.
Krista, thank you for being here. We've got
Welcome.
different ones, different channels, and different friends in
We
Australia.
have some friends from Australia.
We do, and love Australia. That's
Yes.
on our bucket list to
One
do
of
someday.
our subscribers sent us Vegemite
Yes.
a while back, and we
Yeah,
actually
we
did
tried it on a bunch of stuff.
on a live stream.
Yeah.
we
So,
did.
But yeah, we ate some of it. Kettle Kitchen, I got great seeds from the best Soil Sister and Soul Brother. Awesome people. They really are.
Good.
They really
Good.
are.
It's a great community.
It is. Everybody is
Yeah.
so amazing. So.
It is. They're so kind and giving and helpful.
Are we using Melon? No, Leanne, we're not. I use Streamlabs, and it's been a great platform for us for our lives. But we can't seem to figure out what's been going on the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been giving you some fits.
Yeah, so
which is never done before.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sam, I needed that canning stuff. Blackberries will be ripe next month. Oh well, I know where I can get some. I'll tell you what, Sam, the blackberries here, it's too cold.
Oh.
It was -2 last night, below freezing,
Yeah.
and a heavy frost this morning.
Yes.
And it's May. We had snow in some parts of Nova Scotia last week. There you go. Oh, it's crazy. Hey, Corrine.
Hey, Corrine.
Everybody. Davis Family Life was feeding bunnies. They're so cute. They are. And then you eat
Yes.
them. Anyway.
You feed them and they feed you.
Yes. Yeah, we used to rabbit hunt all the time, but we never raised rabbits for food. But hey, if it works. Hey, Scott, how are you? Hope
Scott.
your knee is doing better, Scott.
Yeah.
And my knee's been acting up a lot. I tore my ACLs, both of them, years ago, and they still bother me. But I've been taking this, what's it called? Some kind of
It's a joint supplement.
glucosamine and MSM and different stuff.
It's starting to help.
It really is. It's starting to help for sure. Sure. It is cold. Digging for health. It is cold. It's in May, and it is just plain cold.
Yes.
Cora Phelps, how are you?
Hey, Cora.
Thanks for coming over to Creekside.
Yeah.
We're glad you're here, Cora.
Welcome.
And welcome to everyone that's here
we hope
tonight.
if you're able to stay a little bit, you have fun with us.
All of our friends, all of our community, all of our folks that are here.
We've had deer out in our field.
Yeah, the new ones that have coming over. I'm Tony, by the way, my wife Joni. And we're in Nova Scotia, Canada. So we're glad that you're here. And home with Casey, we have a beagle, and David runs him. Yeah, our 2 dogs are hunting dogs as well.
Yeah.
I will not complain about the cold in Pennsylvania. We had frost 3 nights last week. Okay, Leanne.
Right.
Very sore, says Scott. Well, hopefully it just keeps getting better.
Right.
Tamara, how are you?
Hi, Tamara.
Glad that you're here.
This is my cousin.
Your cousin. So we've got our daughter, our son-in-law.
She's on the
our
other
cousin.
side of Canada.
Yeah. Let me know what that is. I will, Scott. It really, really does.
I can go get
help.
it right now.
Yeah, if you want to go
I'll
get
go
it.
get it.
I've been taking. This is my 2nd bottle, and it's all natural. So my knees have been paining me for months. Well, last year and a half. But I started taking this stuff, and honestly, my knees feel so much better. It's called Joint Movement by Nature's Way, glucosamine. I don't know if you can see that or not. Scott, that's for you, buddy.
And you just order that off Amazon.
And
right?
I ordered off of Amazon. Comes to the door. It's like $14 or something like that. So, but it has really helped my knees and everything. So that's what that is. Hopefully you can get some, Scott, and it helps.
Yeah. You may even be able to buy it in store.
Sam says I found a honey hole slam full of wild blackberries, and I'm keeping it a secret.
There you go,
You
Sam.
can tell me, and I'll never get there anyway. Oh, my. Zach, enjoying the live. Married life is great. I don't think I've eaten better.
Well, good, Zach.
Well, there you go. That's a
Good.
way to start on the right side of your new wife. Let me see, Chelsea. Oh, that's wonderful, Zach. Where do you get it? Got it online. Scott ordered it off of Amazon. Ships right to my door with gas at $10 a gallon. You know, it doesn't pay us much to move the truck and go to town, that's for sure. So we have everything come here. 12 Stones Ranch. Scott, got it. Okay. Chelsea, that stuff, it's only for men. No, it's not, Chelsea. It's for whoever
She's
you
making
need.
a joke.
Oh.
Remember what you told her.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Glucosamine can be found in any pharmacy in the natural products section. It can.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm sure it's not all priced the same.
The reason I like this is because
was very
it's
affordable.
glucosamine, it's chondroitin, it's MSM, and the hyaluronic acid, and it's got all 4 of those things in it. And for $14 to my door, it's for us. It works good. Casey, how's Mary? Okay, talking to Chelsea, Chris, and Larry. Sit and listen while I finish work for the day. Okay, well, we appreciate
thank you for
guys
coming.
doing that. Chelsea says, married life is great. I've never cooked and cleaned more in my life.
Yeah.
Welcome to the world of marriage.
That's right.
Having your own place.
Dishes and laundry are never done.
Family Farm, is that diabetic friendly? I don't know if it is or not.
Want me to read it?
but I know that there's no additive. Yes, it's sugar-free,
Is it?
gluten-free, and shellfish-free. So there you go.
There you
And
go.
it's sweetened. They say it does have. Oh, what's it say here?
Strawberry. It's got some berry on the front of it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I forget, but it's one of the. It is diabetic friendly. Yes, it is. So give it a try.
There you go.
Jenny, that's good stuff. Tony, it is good stuff. Like I said, my knees hurt every single day. I'm almost in a month taking this, and I see a huge difference. I
Have you
really do.
tried it, Jenny?
Yeah, Jen, have you tried
Were you
that
just
stuff?
commenting, or
Yeah.
or from experience that you know that?
Yeah. Sweet King's Garden. Hi there. First time visiting your channel. I came over from Jesse and Lisa's first live. Thank you so
Well,
much,
thank
Sweet
you for
Kings.
coming. Thank
And
you.
we really appreciate Jesse, just telling everybody our lives on here and all
Yes.
that. So thank you so much for coming over. We really appreciate it. Sam says, while walking through the woods for my poke salad and magnolia vids, I found some fig trees. So guess what I'm planning to can later this summer. Well, there you go.
Awesome, Sam.
That's
That'll be a
awesome,
great
Sam.
video.
Yeah.
You'll have to make a video on that.
That's right, Rebecca. She said, do the right thing, Chelsea, and teach him how to cook his favorites.
Very smart.
Yes. Growing a homestead, Rams, farmhouse, it's mostly vitamins and minerals, so I would say it is. Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it looks like it's diabetic friendly, so. Sweet King's Garden. Oops, forget to mention this, and Lydia with Sweet King's. Okay, Jenny Ann, no, but I'm a nurse, and those are the things you like to see for joint supplement. They are, and that's why I got it, Jenny, because it was all 4 in one liquid.
Yes.
And I like the liquid better because it absorbs fast into your system, whereas if you take the powders and pills, it doesn't get as much absorption
Right.
as quickly.
And Sweet King, she was telling us her name is Lydia.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Lydia.
She said this is Lydia.
Okay.
Yeah, so thank you, Lydia,
Lydia,
for
thank you.
giving us your
Again,
name.
I'm Tony.
Joni.
Joni's here, so thank you for that. Sam found some black walnut trees as well.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice.
You struck it rich, Sam.
What in the blazes is a poke salad?
Who says that?
Corrine wants to know.
That's a Southern thing. I honestly don't know, but I've heard of it. So,
Yeah.
Sam, if you care to
Yeah.
tell us.
Hey, Troy, Bar Run Forge, glad you're here with us.
Welcome.
Yeah, and Chelsea, one thing at a time, we are trying to master the put the dirty clothes in the hamper trick first. Chelsea Long is our daughter. She just got married 10
Yes.
days ago to Zach Long. So they're just figuring out what living together and married life's all about.
Right.
So, Sweet King's Garden, thank you. Pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much. And you guys are awesome. Casey, we love the air fryer, kids especially. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a good kitchen tool.
Yeah, we've never had kids in our air fryer. Just kidding, Casey. Jenny, liquid is good for absorption. Yeah, that's what they say. That's
it
why
is,
I try to always go with that.
For sure.
Yeah. Sam, Kareen. Okay, talking to Kareen. Jewel Oliver, poke is a poisonous weed. Is it? I did not know that. So there you go. I don't know if they should be making salads out of it then.
So Sam has a video on it. There you
yeah.
go. You can go check it out.
Yeah, yeah.
And Sam is one of our newer channels.
Yeah. Well, he's been supporting us though from the very beginning.
Yeah,
But
I
he just
mean
started
his own channel.
Yeah.
Now he's in here now as himself.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
the out and about, he just started that not long ago.
Rochelle says, I'm back doing my yoga while I watch. I'm
Well, look at
sore
you
from work
go.
today.
Look at
Downward
you
dog.
go.
He said, only the berries are poisonous. You don't eat those. Rebecca says, poke salad is a country thing, not necessarily southern.
Okay.
Chelsea said, Zach is also figuring out what it means to be a plant dad. Apparently having 11 plants in one room equals a jungle.
Well, yeah, to a guy, Chelsea.
Yeah,
I doubt
yeah.
he ever kept plants before.
I doubt it.
Right?
The only thing he knows is green is the grass, and he figured out he had to mow it.
Right. And he wouldn't eat anything green.
Yeah. Jewel, got to cook it just right. Okay. Well, I've never had a
Okay.
poke salad,
The
so.
poke salad.
Yeah, Rochelle says you have to boil it and rinse it several times. Okay. Well, if you like
So,
that
Rochelle,
sort of
I
thing.
know you're up in Ontario, so have you made this? And which green do you make it with, Rochelle?
Mr. Willie, yeah. Mr. Willie wants to know what funny thing Joni said today.
Oh,
There's
Mr.
been so
Willie.
many.
You know what? Poor Tony, he can't keep track.
Yeah.
Sometimes I give him lots of material.
Brampton Gardner, Rochelle says, downward dog is dangerous around here. Dex attacks my head.
Oh, well, go into Warrior One.
Yeah. Hey, Charles. No problem at all. Glad to have you here. Let's see. Chelsea says, yeah, the only green stuff he likes are the green M&Ms.
Right, right.
Jenny says, today I had a good thing happen. I went to a local garden center and they agreed to buy some of my heirloom vegetable plants.
Oh,
If they sell, they'll buy more. Wow, thank
very
you, Jesus.
good.
That's it right there. Whatever you can do to
Very
make a dollar
good.
on the homestead.
Yeah.
You know, we've always said you're not going to get rich on a homestead doing one thing, at least not around here. But if you can take everything you can
sum
do
of it all.
and put it together, and then, you know, hopefully you can make a living that way. Rebecca wants to know what's going on.
Rebecca wants to get right to the point.
All right, everyone. As we told you Sunday, there's some things that have been going on here on Creekside, and we don't even know where to start. So I'm going to talk for a bit. So if you want to hold your comments just for a few minutes until we get into this. And if you're new here, you know, we're so glad you're here.
Yes, we are.
But many of the folks here as well have been with us, you know, for a long time through this journey. And so here's what we're up against. Everyone knows we live in Nova Scotia and on 40 acres of ground. And so we've lived here now for 5 years, and we've made our home here. Yeah, we've done all of our videos here. This is where we started our channel and everything. So when we moved back here from the United States, we had been away for a very long time. And so we had to find a piece of ground that we could get without having to look for large amounts of financing, because I have not worked in Canada, and so when we went to borrow money, they would not recognize us right away as Canadians and stuff like that, because we've been away for so long. So that created some issues for us for financing. So what we did is this piece of ground we're on, we entered into a lease to own, purchase to own, payment to own, whatever you want to call it, agreement with the landowners. And that was renewed every 2 years, and we just made our payments just like everyone makes mortgage payments. That went towards the amount that was owing. And as well, in addition to that, I had a motorcycle accident the first year we were home, so I could not work, and it was, you know, 4 years basically of waiting to get my shoulders fixed and the injuries repaired, and then physiotherapy. So I could not work through that time, and it became very, very difficult. So that didn't help. But through that, we have a lawsuit going where we sued the individuals that, because it was not my fault, the accident, so we were suing them. And anyhow, long story short on that is we're still working in that lawsuit to get something out of it. Part of the agreement to purchase this land was we make our monthly mortgage payments to the landowner who held the land, and then once we got our settlement from the insurance company, we would finish paying it off one lump sum. Last December, the landowner showed up here and just out of the blue said, we're selling the place because the market is sky high, and someone walked in and offered them an extravagant amount of money for the land. And it totally devastated us last December. Well, 2 days later, they came back and said, no, we're not going to do that. Sorry, we didn't mean to put you through it. We're going to honor the agreement we have with you folks. Last week, Thursday, I believe, Wednesday or Thursday, they called us and they did the exact same thing again. So they're not going to renew our lease. So basically, we have to leave here. The problem that creates is we have no other place to go.
Not so soon, we don't. Perhaps if we had time.
So I don't know. We don't know where this is going to end up. We're heartbroken. This is our home. When we got this property, it was so run down, you couldn't live in the house. So we have totally renovated, done so much, built a deck on. Our homestead's here, the sawmill's here, our chickens. This is where we live here. And now all of that is going to be uprooted. The problem that it creates is here in Canada, especially where we live, to go borrow money, and I'm being very transparent. I hope everyone understands this. But you need what's called an ROE, or a record of employment. Well, as I already told you, I've not been able to work because of my injuries. And I've just, as of late, started getting stronger and being able to work again. And so when we tried to borrow money, I could not produce to the banks an ROE, which is a record of employment that shows your monthly or your weekly earnings, because I didn't have any. And so because I didn't have any and I could not give them that paperwork, they're not willing to lend us what we need to purchase this or a new homestead. So we really don't know where we're going. We have no idea what we're going to do. I know this, the good Lord does.
Right.
And he saw this happening long before we ever went through this. Sunday, Easter Sunday, when we were away ministering in a church, the message that I preached Sunday night on Easter Sunday to the church we were in was a message that said, it's the battles you're not prepared for that sneak up on you. It's the ones that, because I was talking about Jacob and how he had planned everything, and I talked about it on Sunday on Creekside Chronicles. And so, yes, Paul, he's backing out on the deal. And so it's one thing when you plan everything and you can move forward. But now we didn't see this coming at all. We didn't anticipate it. And not only does it leave us homeless, but it also leaves us without the ability to make income, because that means I got to tear the mill down. We got to do something with the chickens. No more maple syrup. It's all changing. And so we don't know really what we're going to do. We don't. I guess the day that people still uphold their agreements and their word is gone. For 2 days we couldn't hardly get out of bed. We were just so devastated. But then I had to rally my faith and realize that God has this. And I don't know how. And I don't know when. But I know he's got something. So that being said, we've been looking for a new home. By faith. We don't have finances in place, but I know God does.
Right.
So we're going this weekend. And we're going to go look at a piece of ground. It's 18 acres, and it still has a creek on it. And so we'll be able to maintain Creekside maples. It's about $28,000, and there's no sewer, there's no water. There's a drilled well, nothing like that. But we agreed that we would rather set up a tent on land we own,
right,
than have a mansion on land we don't. So that's kind of where we're at. It's difficult. It's difficult to talk about. We're being very transparent here. I guess we're letting you into a part in an area of our life that is very, very personal. So, in a nutshell, we're going to be moving. Where? We have no clue. How? We don't know. And all of it. But I know this, somehow, some way, it'll work. It has to work out. So, it has to, because we don't have anything else. So we want to keep the channel going. We want to, yes, Rochelle, we're looking into some legal things, but it's just a different way of doing things here in this province. So, Kettle Kitchen, not trying to be nosy, is he at least giving you the money you thought was down payment, or is it all chalked up as rent? No, it's all gone. There's no reimbursements, nothing. Thank you, Sam. We appreciate that.
Oh my goodness, Sam.
You don't have to do that.
No. Thank you so very much.
But
you've been so kind to us, Sam.
So
thank you.
After we go and oh wow,
Mr. Jim.
Thank you, Mr. Jim.
Oh, you guys. If
you want to give, and we appreciate those, we see these coming in already. If you don't mind, and please don't be offended by this, it's just a little direction that help. If you could give large amounts, if you want to, you don't have to. This is not.
No, this is not what that's
please
about.
understand our heart.
No.
But if you choose to, if you feel God asking you to, whatever, give it through PayPal, because YouTube takes, well, it's about 45% by the time they take out their cut plus taxes and everything else. It's a huge chunk of it that goes. We're going to say this. We're going to put, and please, we've thought about this a lot. But we're going to try to put together some kind of fundraiser. And I don't know how it's going to go, but basically we've thought about it and prayed about it. And we're just going to do a little chart, not a chart, but a little board with little squares on it. And each square is $250. And there's going to be 120 squares. And 120 squares that are worth $250 per square for the Creekside homestead would give us what we need to purchase the land. I'm not asking, we're not asking, and I don't want anyone to think that's what we're doing here.
No.
God will work it out. But some of you have asked, so this is what we're doing. But I know that God is going to work this out to help us purchase a piece of land. I don't know how, but I know He will. So.
And thank you all. I've been trying to read your comments as Tony's been talking, and I know he'll go back later and read these, but you guys are just awesome. And we feel the strength of you all. We really do. And you guys have had our backs many a time. Many a time you have been there and stood with us and encouraged us, and you were a good strength when we didn't have any. And this is that time again, and we just love these comments. Thank you so much. Just taking the time to type a comment to us, it means more than you'll ever know.
It's tough to sit here and talk about it because our entire life is now uprooted. And then to see the kindness and love from each one of you.
Right.
I really don't have the words to.
We want you to know you all matter to us. You really matter to us. I know you've heard, a lot of you have heard us say that many times, but they're not just words. You really do matter to us.
I know what we do is. Thank you, Mr. Jim. You're such a godsend.
Thank you, Mr. Jim. Thank you so very much.
Cora, don't you worry about it. Prayers is the greatest thing we can do.
The greatest.
It is.
The greatest. They go places that we can't.
Yeah. But we're going to keep you all updated, and everything that comes in through PayPal and Google AdSense, every dime is going to go into that fundraiser, and we're going to do it up nice, and you'll be able to see every week where we're at with our homestead fund, because it's the only thing we know to do.
Right.
Yeah, Paul, we did get the truck fixed. That was a nightmare, but it is running. Yes, thank you for asking. And thank you.
Thank you, Lynette.
Lynette and everybody. Leanne.
Leanne, yes.
It's kind of tough to to talk about, be honest with you, but how do these things happen? I don't know. I guess you just trust people too much. And it's been a hard road. When we came back from the U.S., having an accident in the first 6 months we were here, the first year we were here, and totally losing the ability to work, and seeing everything. I mean, you see some of her videos. I'm trying to build a barn with my arm in a sling, and it was crazy. I seen that, Kareen, the GoFundMe, and so I just feel like so low, and so our fear, we never want to be misunderstood, or we never want anyone to take us the wrong way.
No.
And sometimes a GoFundMe, when there's so many other great things to support, I just feel really small. I really do, in comparison to what other people are going through. But thank you, Jennifer. We used to live right on the doorstep of Arkansas.
Yes, we
did. Really did.
Love that area.
And the real Erin Scott, she's such a beautiful person. She talked to me and she said, listen, you could move here. And there's been so many kind remarks, and of all of the things that people have reached out, and it's just been really, really, it lifts us. The reason we're still standing isn't because we have the strength right now. It's because you give us strength.
Right.
And God gives us strength. And that's really the truth of it, is your prayers and all that you're doing for us and encouraging us. So thank you, Leanne, for prayers. That, again, that is huge. Thank you, Aaron. So you can apply whatever you get to building a cabin with 3 acres. Thank you, Gosmania. That's true. God brings the people in their life when we need them.
That is very true.
When we need them.
That is very true.
Paul says, are you planning to take down the barn to move it to a new place when you get it? And I want to, Paul. I really do.
I think if you have the time.
Every bit of that barn I built with my hands.
Yes.
And
if he has the time, we've talked about so much of this stuff. We've just got a lot of work to do. We are going to sell a lot of our stuff. We've talked about it, because that way we don't have to pay for storage. Tony will keep his tools, but a lot of our household things, we're just going to sell them.
We're selling off everything we can to try to raise money. I mean, we've just been going through everything we can find to sell, because, you know, we're going to do everything we can do to do our part to get us to where we need to get there, for sure.
Thank you, Chris and Larry.
Thank you, Chris and Larry, so much. And the truth is,
they lost their job.
Yeah.
And there's something about when you can really relate to somebody, right?
And thank you, Willow Way Ranch. We appreciate that so much.
Thank
and
you
the
all
thing
so
too
much.
is that, was it little is much when God is in it. And it also says, despise not the day of small things. So it doesn't matter if it's a dime, a dollar, a prayer, a song, an encouraging word.
That's right. It all matters.
It all matters.
It all works and it all helps.
Thank you, Mark. We appreciate that. If you go to our channel, Growing a Homestead, you'll see the PayPal thing on the bottom right corner of our channel banner. But Jesse, if you don't mind, if you would, oh, there it is right there. Thank you. You're way ahead of me.
Yep.
Thank you, Jesse. Jesse, I want to say this. Jesse and Lisa, they've walked with us through this. And I can't say enough to tell them how much we love them.
Right.
It's been really quite a time, and we appreciate them so much. Paul says, my reasons for asking are, it could be your first building for storage as well as a camping in. And that's a great idea, Paul. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
But
turn it into a house.
I'll tear it down and take it with us. We get so many things. Rebecca, there probably is, and we're looking at all these options. But the problem with it, Rebecca, is Joni fell and really hurt her collarbone and all these bones, so she can't lift anything. She never complains, and no one knows this, but she lives in pain every day because of her injuries after she fell and injured her collarbone. And so she's tried to do some things, but at the end of the day, she sits on the couch with ice packs and Tylenol, and so I don't want her to feel that she has to go, and basically live in pain constantly just to, I don't know. Anyway, Gosmania, when our oldest daughter passed away from an asthma attack, we didn't have a way or funds to bury her. So many in her school, our community, and family came through. Even those hundreds of miles away helped. That is an amazing story.
Oh, what a story.
And I know
I'm so sorry for your loss.
we're very sorry for your loss, but I can't help but think how comforting it was, if there could and can be comfort at those times. How, much it must have meant to be so ministered to when you're so emotionally spent and your heart's broke, but people are there for you. And that's really that's what humanity, that's what true love is all about, for your neighbor. And so that's amazing. God will bring us through. He will. Sell the barn wood. We're selling everything we can think of. Even when you don't hear him, he's there. Even in the toughest and quietest moments, he is. There's a song Joni sings on our Creekside Chronicles channel every Sunday morning. It's our church channel. And what's that song? Waymaker. Yeah.
Even when I don't see it, he's working.
Even when we don't feel it, he's working.
And we have to tell ourselves those things.
Yeah.
We do.
I was down at the mill, I think it was yesterday or the day before, just trying to push myself to get enough energy to do something. And I listen to a lot of music, and the song by Crowder came on, and the song is called I Am. And it just so much ministered to me, because it just says, I am holding on to him. And that's in the middle of the storm. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to hold on.
That's right.
We're just going to, the Bible says this, when you've done all you can do, you stand. when you can't move forward, when you don't have the strength, when you don't know, you just stand. And so that's what we're doing right now. We've done all we can do. So now we stand in our faith, in our commitment, and just watch God work. That's all we can do. So our choices, they are a blessing to so many. They are. Paul, you may feel small, but we have no clue how big our God is, and He's on your side. He is,
That's
Paul.
right. That is
The
right.
bearded carpenter, He really is. Kettle Kitchen Tony, the other thing to know, I can guarantee more than 100 channels are out there who now know the situation, and this community will help take care as much as we can. And thank you, Tony,
Thank
for
you.
that.
And we agree. We agree with
do.
you on that. We do.
We have seen God work in so many amazing ways, and we trust God, and He's going to do it. So, for sure, Gosmania, Paul, Kettle Kitchen, I so want to reach through this screen and hug both.
Aw. Thank you so much. And you guys are. You are. You are.
Yep. Excuse me for a minute.
Jesse says, Tony and Joni are the reason we have been involved with YouTube. They were the ones that gave me my first mod job, and the rest is history. We love them dearly. That is the truth. Yep. And we love you guys too. We love you guys too. Hope to get to meet someday, as we hope to get to meet all of you. Carpenter Self-Reliance, good evening. Thank you for coming in. We were just sharing a little bit of what's going on in our life, in our story, our homestead, and I guess maybe you can watch the replay to catch up. But Sam, we'll start a truckers convoy to help you move. Yeah, that would be great, Sam. Barun, they say, all right, that's it. I'm loading up the truck and trailer and busting down the gate at the border. You guys, this is really this is boosting our spirits,
Yeah.
for sure. Miracle Worker, Jennifer, you know the song, don't you? Look up Miracle Worker. It's a great
Yeah.
song. Light in the Darkness. Love that song. Gosmania says it's a great song.
It is.
Yeah. Chelsea said they have a spare bedroom.
Sam says, I was hoping to harvest some trout out of your creek. Well, Sam, you come up and we'll find a creek and we'll go fishing.
You make a quick trip, Sam.
Forgive me there for leaving, folks. I just had to kind of step out for a minute.
Thank you, Scott. The prayers are much, much appreciated.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I thought you were on the same side of the border as Tony and Joni. No, Troy is
No.
in Bar
He's
Run
in
Forge is in
Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah.
One of our favorite states to be in.
Yeah. He's quite a bit closer to us than a lot of you are, but he's still in another country.
Yep. Kareen says, this hurts my heart so much. Well, we love you, Kareen, and we do. We mean that. So Tim says, God will make the trial a blessing.
And that's a
For
song,
sure.
too.
It is. That's
Yes,
what
it
he said.
is.
Song.
That is a great song, though. It sends me to my knees.
Willow Waste, a spare bedroom in Missouri. We used to live in Missouri.
Aw.
We lived in Joplin for a long
Yeah,
time.
we
Pastored a
did.
church there.
We did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jennifer, Ephesians 6:13, stand your ground, and after you've done everything, you stand.
You
That's
just
the
stand.
truth.
That's right. That's right.
Troy, you're right. Just come south. Plenty of love and hosts in the States. That is the truth.
There is. There is. Yeah.
You're right, Rebecca. That is so true. And
Yes, that's
you
right.
are a trooper,
That's
and
right,
that's
Rebecca.
and our hat is off to you
That
and
is right.
to all these people. There's so many stories
Everyone
out
has
there
a
of
story,
people
don't they?
that have gone through things and
Tough
made it
times
through and
and
did all
made
they
it
could
through.
do. And that's our resolve, Rebecca, no matter what we have to do.
Right. Yeah.
You know, that's our resolve. We're going to do what we have to do.
Absolutely.
Just like you say you had to work 3 jobs
Yep.
and, you know, you did what you had to do.
Yep.
And that's what we're going to do,
And that's
what we have
that's
to
our
do.
plan. That's our plan too.
And Jennifer says, we actually have a 2-room tent set up right now and it's empty. And it's funny you say that, Jennifer, because I have an old outfitter's tent that I when we elk hunted and stuff like that, we would set it up. So I told my wife, I told Joni, I said, we'll just set that up. We'll find a piece of ground. God will make a way to purchase it, and then we'll set the tent up, and that's what we'll work out of, and we'll build a. But that's the thing. Once we get the land, I want to try to lighten this a bit here tonight. But once we get the land, think of all the videos. Every single day is going to be a new adventure. Every day is building something. Every day is finding a way to make something new happen on our new homestead. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of work, but I'm not shy of work,
But again, on a positive note, we've wanted to be off grid.
Yeah, we're going to be off grid all right.
We would be.
Tim says, I raised a hallelujah. I was listening to that
That's another
yesterday,
good song.
Tim, singing that. And Mr. Willie, I wish I could try a beef roast stovetop style Tony. Know anyone who can make this? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Willie, for the joke.
For the humor,
Yeah.
yes.
No matter what happens, God's grace is still amazing. It's the truth.
That's right. Every day. Every
Troy
day.
says, so I have two options here. Number one, Troy smash. Number two, Tony call me someday soon. I'll call you, Troy. I will. I love Troy. Troy's a great guy, and we just have connected.
But you need to call him.
I will. I will. Kareem.
I will tell you, he doesn't have a whole lot of free time.
Yeah, I'm
He
just
doesn't.
right now. I am exhausted emotionally, but
Yeah.
exhausted physically from
Yes.
because we don't even know where to start. We have so many things we have to take down, tear apart, but God knows. God doesn't reveal all of his plans at once because we'll mess it up. There's something big coming for you both. I can feel it. Love you too. Thank
Who
you,
says
Kareen.
that?
Kareen.
Good.
Um,
Good, Kareen. Thank
Dave
you.
and Sandy, they're speechless, and we were too. And we're just starting to get over the pain of it, but we're just going to keep going. And Dave, Sandy, just pray for us. I know you are. Tim says, say the name of Jesus song that I sang laying in hospital bed in 2004. Yes, sir. There's a lot of stuff in a lot of encouragement in music. Rebecca, why don't you find a church to pastor that has some accommodations? We're going to look at every option. Rebecca, the problem with that is that there's just not a lot of churches, and the ones that are, around remotely, their pastors normally stay for a long, long time. So, but that is, if God opens that door, Rebecca, I promise you that we will pursue that if that's His will. Jennifer says it's going to be a big adventure. We just left our home of 40 plus years, so you can do it. We're going to, Jennifer. We've got to. It's the only option. So, thank you, Mr. Willie.
So Rebecca doesn't know what happened. She had to, I guess, step away from the computer.
Okay, well, what actually happened, Rebecca, is that basically we had a lease purchase agreement with a landowner, and they reneged. They would not renew the lease because basically the housing market has gone through the roof here, and so our agreement was based on $100,000, and someone offered them more than twice that. So they found a loophole to not renew. The lease was renewable every 2 years.
Yeah, Paul Honeyman,
And-
he kind of summed it up there.
Yes.
That's right, Paul. He kind of summed it up for Rebecca.
And so anyway, that's it in a nutshell. So Chris and Larry, I challenge everyone in here to put their PayPal link on your community tabs. Thank you so much,
Thank
Chris
you.
and Larry.
Thank you.
And God bless you for that. Sam, is it possible that church you pastored a few weeks ago is looking for a new pastor and you're it? No, their pastor's been there for
And he's a good friend
10,
of ours.
12 years. A very good friend of ours. And I don't see him leaving there. So, Sam, then come to South Carolina. There's a church on every street corner and across the street from that. I know we pastored, and we'd love to, but we want to be here for our family.
Yes.
We want to be here for Joni's mom. There's a lot of things like that. So, yeah. It is, Green. Love of money is the root of all evil. But God knows. So, and, we've kind of been on here a long time. It's been an hour. Would you be okay if we don't do our normal stuff, what's on the shelf, and you know, it's just kind of not how we feel tonight. Are you? I hope no one gets offended that we don't do our normal run-of-the-mill things here tonight. Paul, can you guys get any of the cash that you repeated? No. We are pursuing it. We are trying to get some legal counsel. But, you know, it is what it is. So they all want big wads of money before they even look at it. So Jennifer says, what province? We can pray for land to come up. Pray for land in New Brunswick. That would be good. For sure, Scott. We can take all the prayer we can get, for sure. Paul says, I didn't get in on the beginning of this, but how much time do you have? Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, Paul. Peter Carpenter. We can't get any answers. We're waiting. We're in limbo. But
that being said, we are trying our best to be proactive, and we are not going to trust these folks again.
No, we're not going to.
We're not, right? That would be foolish of us. And the Bible tells us to use wisdom.
They've destroyed the trust.
We took their word 5 months ago.
Well, we took their word years ago.
Yeah, we did. But 5 months ago when this part one played out.
Thank you, Casey.
And
Aaron, I'll give you a call, I promise. And then that's truth, Sam. We pray about it. So thank you, Rochelle. Appreciate you understanding that. It just, I did put some stuff, weird words together and things, but honestly, I just don't feel it tonight, so. Thank you, Jennifer. That was our dog. She gets crazy. So, folks, we'll keep you updated. Next Tuesday night, we'll show you where we're at with everything. Yes, Cora, it was put in writing, renewable every 2 years. However, it was up to be renewed the 1st of May this year, and they've found loopholes to get out of it. So thank you, Paul Honeyman. Thank you. 12 Stones, thank you. Love you guys. Looking forward to see how God provides in this circumstance. He will. Amen. The dog said amen for sure. Dave and Sandy, we understand we're not in game mode. Thank you. Abyssal Maple Farm, maples. I'm in. Yes. You have maple trees as well, I take it, and do maple syrup. So glad you're here, Abyssal Maple.
Yes,
and,
welcome.
Welcome. Corrine, nothing worse than a guilty conscience. Lord, give them that man's conscience a megaphone. Amen. That's all right, Rebecca. At least we got a big bottle of vanilla. We're winners tonight, Rebecca. We're winners tonight.
Yes.
So,
yes. So thank you all for spending time with us.
Thank
and
you, Tony, at Kettle
and,
Kitchen.
And just being here for us, offering prayers and support.
Yep. And we do have...
And our email is on our About tab, especially for you new ones. If you want to, we love getting messages. If you want to send us an email.
Anything at all. Instagram, we're on Instagram. Yep. Thank you, Corrine. But again, we're not. I don't want anyone to go off here saying, they asked for this or they asked for that, because that's not what we're doing.
No.
We're simply saying, if God puts it on your heart to help, then fine.
Right.
Do it through PayPal on our channel, and we appreciate it.
But it
hey,
is
Lainey,
not,
how are you?
It's not expected, because the Lord knows how it'll happen.
But everything, all the super chats, everything goes into the the homestead fundraiser, and every dime will go into that until we reach our goal of, it's going to be right around 28 to 30,000. So, and that's the goal. So, however God does it, that's the way He'll do it, and He does all things well.
Hi, Lainey.
So,
You'll have to go
You'll
back
have to, Lainey,
and
watch
watch.
their replay.
You just shared some news, Lainey.
Yep, somewhere around the 20-minute mark, probably, if you don't want to watch all of it, but it's all there. Don't forget Sunday mornings, 10 o'clock, actually 10:30. We changed the time to 10:30 for our Creekside Chronicles, and that's where we always get into the Word of God and leave you with some, just some encouragement from there, because I need it, we need it, and Joni will be singing, and a new video up on the channel there where I'm bucking some logs and things, so could really help. That's just kind of limping along, so that could really help to have some views there too, if you don't mind, if you got a minute. Craig says, Tony, Joni, we'll be sure praying for you, and we're sure the Lord has something better for you. Have a good evening. You too, Craig and Marlene.
You too. Thank you for those words.
Love you guys. And thank you, Scott, for prayers. And everyone on here, we appreciate you all so much. We're going to get off here because I know there's other lives starting. We love you all. We're going to try to stay as active as we can on the channel. We'll update you every week where things are at. So join us every Tuesday night for updates. You won't want to miss, because it's going to be a testimony, what God's going to do. It's going to be amazing. And every one of you are going to play a huge part. Yes, Paul, Peter Carpenter, yes.
Absolutely.
We would love for you to put this on your prayer chain for sure.
Absolutely. You all do that. If you have prayer chains in your church or online, for sure.
Thank you, Chris and Larry. Amazing, just amazing. Love you so much.
Thank you so much.
For that. Willow Way Ranch, thank you guys, and
thank you to all the new folks.
To everybody that came over. Jesse, Lisa, can't thank you enough. Thank you for the shout out for coming over, sending them over, and everyone that's taking part, watching a video, hitting the like button, all of that good stuff that you know to do. So, and we appreciate you so much. So God bless you. We're going to take a break here, and we shall see you back here Sunday morning. I'm going to try to put up another video this week.
And for the new folks, that is on our other channel, what he's talking about.
Yeah, Sunday morning is on our other channel called Creekside Chronicles. You can go there. Jesse, if you would put that link up real quick for anybody that's new in here. You want to go to Creekside Chronicles every Sunday morning, 10:30, and we're there as well. So take care. God bless. Everyone that's given tonight, thank you. Every dime and dollar goes towards the Homestead Fund. I promise you that. And we'll keep you updated. Thank you, Jesse. And again, Jesse, Lisa, thank you for the giveaways you did today. Amazing live, your first live giveaway.
They need to go live quite regularly.
Yes, and we applaud you. We applaud all that you're doing.
Absolutely.
Make sure you go to these channels, support them. Each one that's on here, and everybody have a great evening. Yes, there's merch at the merch store, Creekside Maples, Creator at Spring Store. There is T-shirts and stuff there.
We don't talk about it at all.
We don't talk about it because we just don't.
Anymore. We don't.
No. But if you want to go there, that's a great way to support too. Buy shirts, buy whatever. And I'll tell you this, when we reach our goal and we step on our new homestead and it's paid for, we're going to have a great celebration. And all of you, I don't know, I think
maybe some of you will be able to come over.
Wouldn't that be awesome for us to have an open homestead celebratory get together where all of you come, as many as it could, and it would be amazing. So yeah, thank you, Jennifer. 10:30 Sunday is awesome. It really is. So God bless, and we're going to call it a night. We shall see you.
Thank you all
Thank you so much. I can't, I can't say thank you enough.
So much.
Yeah. Well, Paul, then you understand.
Oh, wow, Paul.
You totally understand.
Wow.
So, well, we're just going to be praying for you.
So,
You
Paul,
guys pray for us.
share our story with your pastor, because I know that people that have gone through similar things, they pray in a very unique way.
But I promise you this: it's not going to beat us. We're going to come out of this somehow victorious.
Another chapter.
And then you can watch us build our home. You can watch us build our new chicken coops. You can watch us build all these things. So, yes, a camp out at the new site.
Right
on, Paul.
Right.
Right on. We'll have to put a big cement pad there for Jesse and Lisa to pull that RV on.
Right.
So everyone, take care. God bless. Thank you again. Keep praying for us. We'll keep you updated every week on the progress of where we're at financially.
And
with
on
everything.
our community tab too.
On our community
On our
tab.
channel,
So
yeah.
yes, Jesse. Amen to that. Barn raising, says Jennifer. That's a great idea.
That's
Get a
good
bunch of
idea.
folks and just come and
We'll
clear
have
the
Lynette,
land.
We'll have Lynette come up and cook. Or why am I
Thank
calling
you,
her
Paul.
Lynette? Leanne.
Yeah. We'll get Leanne doing all the cooking, and we'll just have a big old outdoor hoedown right there and have a good time. So, anyway,
Cora said, Jesse, the link won't work. What do you mean, Cora?
which link, Cora? Is that the
I just happened to see
Creekside
that
Chronicles?
last comment before we go out.
Yeah. Not sure which link you're
I
trying to
don't
get
know
to
what
work there,
one
Cora.
she means, Cora. Cora, you talking about our new channel, our second channel, or
There's the Creekside Chronicles. That's Sunday morning.
Jesse put it up again?
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. God bless, and we'll be in touch. We truly will. And thank you again. Chronicles, right? Jesse just put that up, Cora. Creekside Chronicles. But if you want to, you click that link. It's right there. And if the link don't work,
Just
yes,
type it in.
Type it in. It's CHRONICLES.
Yeah.
Creekside Chronicles. Yep. Thank you, Lainey. Appreciate
Thank you,
that.
Lainey. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Jennifer says nope.
I don't know what she's saying nope to.
Maybe the link doesn't work or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, he'll get it figured out. So thank you, everybody. God bless, and we
Have
shall
a
see
good
you.
rest of
Have
your
a good
week.
rest of your week, and we'll be praying for you as well. Love to each and every one. There it is.
All right, good.
Thank you. Thank
Good.
you.